Krunker.io is changing. There was a new update that came out last night. We're going to be going over this update in this video. It's not a massive update, but we're still going to be going over it because I think it is relatively important. And by the way, I'm using Client++ because normal client in Steam just isn't working for most people. I can click on this all I want and nothing's going to happen. Let's try Steam as well. It's going to load up Steam and then guess what? Nothing's gonna happen. That's pretty cool, right? I can even go into my task manager and close out of the Krunker client, and I can even reopen it, and it's gonna pop up with a banner, and then nothing's gonna happen. This pops up, you say yes, maybe it's gonna work. Oh, it works. This is awkward. I don't understand. Why does my game look like this? Oh no. How do I full screen? Okay, well, this is stupid. I'll figure that out later. For now, we're using Client++. But as I mentioned, we're gonna be talking about a bunch of important stuff coming to Krunker very, very soon, like within the next few days. So if you guys do go on to enjoy this video, make sure you guys leave a like and also subscribe to the channel for more Krunker content like this. And also, Season 5 is coming out very, very soon, so if you guys will be buying any Krunkies for Krunker Season 5, please use creator code SORABLE. It is by far the best way to support the channel. Let's hop right into the video. So as I mentioned, there was a pretty big update. First thing we see is balance changes coming next update. If we go to Krunker then game notifications, you can see that Sid posted another message, which we love to see. He says the KPD system's getting overhauled in the next update after today's one, and we will put more restrictions on guests. Guests will be able to be banned as well and kicked more easily from lobbies. The kick system overall will be seeing some changes as well. Thank God. People abuse this kick system way too much. In the videos where I go in on like an alt account or a guest account and I'm just doing very average and I just get kicked, that's a little bit ridiculous. It's being abused for the wrong reasons. It should be used to kick hackers and not be used to kick good players just because they're better than you. And then he says also something I didn't mention in my last post. Balance changes are coming as well, specifically for the crossbow, sniper, Uzi, and revolver. And that's the balancing update we're talking about, right? And I guess there's a fix for the client thing, which is cool. Would have been nice to know. But the thing we're talking about most right now is the weapon balancing specifically for crossbow, sniper, Uzi, and revolver. Now, I'm honestly not sure how they're going to fix this, because I can see changes for revolver, Uzi, crossbow, but I don't see an easy fix for sniper. One of the things that makes Krunker fun is its sniping. I know one of the things I love doing in Krunker is sniping. Like, I just absolutely love it. It's so much fun to me. It's honestly one of the things that keeps the game interesting in my opinion. In my opinion, they need to be very careful on how they balance the sniper, because I don't know how they even would balance the sniper without absolutely destroying the class. Sniper is one of the funnest classes in the game, and it's fun because you can quick scope, you can hit some cool clips, you can even hit some trick shots, but here after this update, it might not be possible. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think they're going to do to balance the sniper. If I had to guess, they'd lower the health, but it's already really, really low, or I guess they could like take away a hello? Or I guess they could like take away a bullet and give it more health, but then it's just a two-shot sniper, which is really odd. What is happening? I just don't see a way they can balance this at all. Like that. That is beautiful. Oh, I wish I would have hit that. Hit that. We turn around. They're going to be spawning right here. Boom. Ah, that could have been so cool. But I just don't see a good way to balance the sniper. I'm sure there's numerous good ways to balance the sniper, but I don't know how it's going to still be fun, if that makes any bit of sense. Next, they're going to be changing the revolver. This is honestly a really easy fix in my opinion, or at least I have some theories on what they're going to do. If I had to guess, they're going to lower the health. I doubt they take away bullets because it's a revolver. It should have 6 shots. So I think the easiest fix for this class is literally just turning down the damage output and or maybe even lowering the health a little bit. The revolver is a lot of fun. I've been using it recently, but I've had my grievances with it. It's just a little bit OP for what it is. Pretty much a pocket sniper that is just super easy to use. Like, I don't know. By the way, I just got this awesome advanced.gg shaker. If you guys want to buy something like this in the future, make sure you guys go to the advanced website, which is in the description down below, and use code SORABLE for 10% off. And balancing on the Akimbo Uzi, I feel like there's a numerous ways this could change. It's a very fun class, but it's a very underutilized class. I feel like no good players nor people who get good gameplays use the Uzi. But at the same time, it's very possible to get a good gameplay with the Uzi. So if I had to guess, they're either going to buff it, make it slightly easier to aim and hit shots and stuff like that, or they're going to nerf the damage on it. Because if you're up close and personal with someone, it's going to absolutely melt them. Like, yeah, it just absolutely melts. Like, it might even kill faster than the SMG if you're up close. Its only downside as a class is honestly, it's just kind of hard to aim. You kind of have to just kind of shoot at them till they die. Honestly, it's a pretty insane class, I'm not going to lie. And obviously, it's not very good at long range. So you have to be up close and personal for this class to be effective. So maybe they're going to change the range on it. Maybe they're going to lower the range on it. Maybe they're going to lower the fire rate. I'm not quite sure. Also in the comments down below, let me know your guys' best guess on what they're going to do to the Uzis. It's just so fun. And then the crossbow, in my opinion, is a very easy fix. As you guys know, crossbow is one of the most OP classes in the game at the moment, and it's just because it's really easy to lead your shots and hit shots. Like, I almost just got a quad feed and I'm barely trying. I think the easiest fix for the crossbow is just making it harder to lead shots, and also possibly making the projectiles go slower. So instead of just shooting close to someone and just flying like a missile and hitting them, it'd probably be like turned down to half speed to where it's a little bit harder to hit your shots and lead your shots. Now, again, this is kind of like the sniper. I don't know if you guys used to play Krunker a long time ago, but the crossbow used to be like one of the worst classes in the game. The crossbow class like 2 years ago was a joke, so they have to be careful with the crossbow fix, because if they do it wrong, it's going to absolutely ruin this class and it'll therefore be unplayable. So if I had to guess, I'm probably pretty spot on about how they're going to fix this. They're going to make it harder to lead your shots, and they're also going to make the projectiles slower. But like I said, they need to be careful, because if they mess with it way too much, it's going to be unplayable. But as always, let me know what you guys think about the crossbow change in the comments down below. I think all of the changes will be fine. The thing I'm most scared about is the sniper, because the sniper is so much fun and it's such a very specific class. The way it's built is just so much fun. So I think if they change it, it's just going to ruin the class. And if it ruins the class, it's going to break my heart. Next important update is they added changes to Freight. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Freight is one of my least favorite maps in the game. It's not a bad map, it just kind of hurts my eyes to look at. Makes me very sad. And also, you know, it's a very campy map. But I believe our boy Moonjuice actually did do this rework. He added a few layout changes, so we're going to be checking that out now. So we're going to be starting inside of this spawn, since it's a pretty familiar spawn. We walk out here. As you guys can see, that's the hallway. That's above. Walk over here. There is a boat which looks really, really cool. I'm not sure its significance right now, to be honest with you. It might be a point for all I know. I'm not sure. Seems like a cool trick shot spot, though. Ooh, there is a ladder right here. Is it a working ladder? It is. They added a crate right here. I think this ladder was already here. I forget what this thing was called for a second, but they actually added a lighthouse to this map, which honestly makes it feel so much more alive. I believe if I had the right settings on, you can even see like the spotlight emitting from that. And also there's a cool little Easter egg. They kept Stan the Snowman. Used to be right here, but people used to sit in him. It was weird. So Stan the Snowman is over there forever in our hearts. They even added a bunch of little details like these little doors, which in my opinion is amazing because it makes the map feel so much more alive and so much more realistic. Going through this hallway, it looks about the same. This looks about the same. There's this little area right here, which I'm not sure what this is used for. Maybe for defense on a point. This area looks relatively untouched. The spawn area, I think, is exactly the same. This door might be smaller and taller. And then they just added a bunch of small details like these doors like I was talking about. And then this crate is now horizontal compared to, I guess, that wouldn't be vertical, but it was this way. They changed this tree to that tree, which looks nice. There's a door there. There's windows. It just looks really, really cool. The layout was changed a little bit, and it was mostly for movement, I believe. Because now you can do that. You could do that. You could go in here. You can go out here. You can go over here. You can go here. I'm literally scuffed. But I really like the layout changes for this. I was never quite sure why this crate was pointed that way. It made no sense and it almost promoted camping. But at least for now, I think that's all of the layout changes I can necessarily notice. I mean, this area is a little bit different. It's kind of like Berg. You can jump up there now. But the biggest change was the little movement route I just showed you. And honestly, Moonjuice is such an amazing map reworker and map maker that we're going to be seeing a bunch of his maps very, very soon. And I think all of the Krunker maps, especially the older ones, should be retouched by someone. Just adding little things like this door or this thing or just stuff like that to make the map feel more real, I feel like that'd be huge for Krunker. Next update, we have changes to Lagoon. So I'm going to look for the change. I guess they added these cracks. That wasn't there before. Maybe they added billboards because I don't think I remember seeing those. But at least for me, I'm looking around. It doesn't look any different than it did the other time I played it, besides the billboards maybe. Next, they added changes to the KPD application process. Open KPD menu to see. So I'm on Alt-Wolf. We open up the KPD thing, we see this. It says the same thing as always, but it says 20 positive reports are required to apply. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I actually have a video giving you tips and tricks on how to join KPD. So if you're trying to get those 20 positive reports, go watch that video. But I can't really see how it's any easier because I don't have 20 positive reports. But apparently it's easier, so if you guys want to help against hackers, make sure you guys go apply. And then honestly, I think the rest of the updates aren't really that huge, or at least noticeable. One thing that I did notice is they changed the client to look more like Steam, which I feel like is a good idea since, you know, Steam is their big selling point. I feel like the rest of their clients should look like Steam. And then also they added this cool little loading screen whenever you open the client, which I think is pretty cool, just like Steam. But for now, that was update 4.1.0. The biggest parts of this update were the map changes and the weapon balancing coming soon. And if I had to guess, my next video is going to be about that weapon balancing. And this could be the update that changes Krunker forever, to be honest with you. Because a huge part of Krunker is its sniping. And it's try-hard revolvers. And their crutch crossbows. And no one uses Uzis, so I'm not sure why it's being changed. But I think it's going to be very interesting to see what they do with the classes. Like I said, please let me know in the comments down below what you guys think they're going to do to these classes. And then also let me know what you guys think about the Freight rework. Personally, it's really cool and I respect Moonjuice a lot. But to me, it kind of just seems like Freight with a boat on it and a new parkour route. But I really hope they don't ruin my baby sniper. And I guess we're just going to have to wait for next update. Please don't ruin this for me. It's like the only thing I've ever been good at, please. But Krunker is changing, and I hope you guys are ready for next update. Thank you guys so much for watching this video once again, and as always, it's been your boy, CJ Or Sorable. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.